Hi guys and welcome back. So it has been a couple of weeks or so since I've last sat down to film. Quite a few things have happened since then and I haven't really been able to film. I actually started with Invisalign. It has definitely been an adjustment period to that. I also had 2 wisdom teeth removed, which is actually the main reason why I haven't been filming, and I'm going to have 2 more removed, so can't wait for that. And on top of everything, I had a cold sore. Like everything else wasn't enough. I had to remove my wisdom tooth while I had a cold sore on my lips. That was fun. Anyways, I'm back. I'm a little bit out of practice and my mouth feels a little bit weird. No, I do not have the Invisalign on right now because my tooth still hurts a little bit. I am wearing the first couple of trays longer than they actually are supposed to, so it's okay. Anyways, today I'm coming with you with the favorites. I haven't done a favorites video, I think, since my 2020 favorites. Or did I do a 2020 favorites? Yeah, I don't know. I definitely haven't done a favorites video this year, so here it is. I quite liked doing favorites. I used to do them every couple of months because I didn't try that many new products, but I've missed them, and I have tried a few products since last year, which was probably the last empties that favorites. Yeah, I do film empties a lot more often than I film favorites, so I have tried a few new stuff since last year, but again, I'm also in a no makeup way until I finish products from my project and pan, which is not going that great with that. If you remember, I had the rule I am only allowed to buy a new product when I finish a product from my project and pan, so I didn't quite keep my own rule, but I have bought a lot less makeup this year because of that, so I'm a little bit proud. Anyways, I am doing a summer favorites. I thought since summer only has 2 or 3 days left, I'll summarize what products I've been loving during the summer. I thought they deserved to be a shout out. I haven't really talked about these products so much and I thought I should talk about them. Let's start. I am going to warn you, there are gonna be a lot of Fenty products. That's partially because I bought quite a few of them months ago. Actually, that was in November last year. Yeah, I did buy quite a few stuff at Sephora, so yeah, and quite a few of them were from Fenty Beauty. And also the other reason is Fenty finally came to Norway. That is the best news of the year. Fenty has really become one of my favorite makeup brands. They have very amazing products and I love their packaging and I really like this brand. It's something different, you know? Finally, we're starting to get a little bit of a better variety of makeup brands here, so it was about time. Anyways, those 2 incidents have resulted in me buying quite a few Fenty products. Shall we dive in? Also, most of these products have already been out for quite a while. Nothing new here, it's just I've been loving them. So this is the Fenty Beauty What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray. I love this. This and the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist are my 2 favorite setting mists. Like, if I couldn't have any other setting mist, like forget Fix Plus, forget anything else, to be honest. If I could only have 2 mists, I would have those 2. And if I only could have one, I don't know. I mean, I've been loving the Morphe Continuous Mist for years, and that setting spray, it's very hard to replace in my heart, but maybe I would have chosen this one if I only could have one setting spray. Like, this is how much I love this setting spray. I kind of shook it now, but it does have 2 phases, one more milkier one and one more see-through-ish. So yeah, you have to shake it, and the mist is gorgeous. Like, look at that. You can barely listen to it. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Like, yeah, I think you can see this. It's beautiful, like 10 out of 10. It smells very good. It doesn't have to smell good, but it's a plus. And it leaves your face really nice and dewy looking. I had heard a lot of good things about this product, so I bought it and then I tried it and I couldn't put it down, and I had to get a backup because I didn't think that Fenty would come to Norway. So yeah, I've used about this much since November last year, and I've had 2 setting sprays in my project and pan. I finished 2 of them and now I'm on the 3rd one, so I really haven't been using it that much, but on the time that I've been using, I've been going crazy on it. I love this so much. You need to try it. if you haven't already. 10 out of 10. Has become my favorite setting spray. Also, it's amazing for the winter. If you have a little bit drier skin and you want to put a little bit moisture back to it and a little bit dewiness. I never really tried, I never actually tried the first foundation that Fenty launched. The original Pro Filt'r foundation, I think it was called, because I heard so many people say that it is really matte, and as a person with dry skin, I do not do matte foundations that well. I mean, I can use them, but I don't really prefer them. And if I want to tone down the dewiness a little bit, I just go for a more natural finish foundation instead of a matte. But anyways, they did come out with a hydrating foundation. This is the, what is it called? Oh, this is the Pro Filt'r foundation. Or are they both Pro Filt'r? I don't know. This is the Hydrating Long Wear Foundation. And I love it. It is a very, very beautiful foundation. I wouldn't say it's very dewy. It has more like a natural finish, I would say. I mean, it's not like dewy, you know, satin finish or something. And I really like it. It has very good coverage. It has a strong scent, strong-ish. It's not like overwhelming strong, but it's like a little bit strong. It's not bad, it's kind of nice, but I could live without it. But anyways, since I'm not in charge of Fenty Beauty, then I can't do anything about it. I'm gonna continue to use it because it's amazing. I have been using it both with a sponge and a brush because sometimes I really like how a sponge applies foundation. I haven't been using it that much during the summer, although I am talking about it in a summer favorites, but maybe this should be like a whole January to August favorites, I don't know. But yeah, I haven't been using it that much during the summer because I've been using something else, which I'll talk about very soon. This is a very, very beautiful foundation. It has become my favorite, not super dewy foundation. When I do want some coverage, I do go in with this foundation now. And I also have run out of most of my other foundations and I haven't been buying new foundations, so this and the Hourglass foundation is basically the only two fuller coverage foundations that I have. So why am I rambling so much? I don't know. This has been a great foundation. I've been really loving it and I'll definitely be using it a lot more during the winter because it's not heavy. I forgot to say that you can barely feel this on your skin. Like, it feels super natural on the skin. It's not cakey or thick or anything, so it's amazing. Yes, that's all. You get it. What I've been using during the summer has been, can you guess it? I think you can. This one. This is also by Fenty. This is the, you probably know what it is, but it's the Eaze Drops Blurring Skin Tint. So this, I wouldn't necessarily call this a tinted moisturizer. That's kind of what I expected from this. It's something that it's very hydrating and it slips when you apply it on your face. Like, I don't know, I would think something like this one, which does have a little bit coverage, but it's also like very slippery and moisturizing, and I don't really use powders on top of it when I use that tinted moisturizer. But this one, on the other hand, I was a little bit taken back in the beginning because I first tried it to apply it with my fingers and I did not like the way it looked. This is, for me, it's a, let's say it's a foundation with very low coverage. It's definitely not matte, but it has more like a natural finish. I expected it to have a more dewy, glowy finish. That's why I associated the tint with this. Maybe I was wrong. But yeah, anyway, so I first tried it with my fingers, did not like it. I think I tried it with a brush and then I wasn't really impressed by that either. Then I started to using it a little bit more and I found out that for me the best way is actually to use it with a brush. I am more used to it now. I really like this brush right here. This is the 𝐼𝐻𝐋𝐿𝐼 Love is a foundation brush. Look how cute this is. This is the perfect brush for the foundation. Kathleen Lights has been raving about these brushes for years and I was like, you probably know that I really love flat top kabuki brushes for foundations. You know, this is an amazing brush for foundations. What I do, it's not like swipe it like this all over the place. I just mostly buff it in and I find that that works very well with this foundation or tint. And I also tried it with a sponge and I don't do that either because it just sucks up too much product. It already doesn't have that much coverage, so I personally think you're gonna get the best result with a brush. I know that quite a few people use it with their fingers or hands and It just didn't work for me. Or I guess I didn't give it a fair chance. I don't know. I didn't use it more than once. I didn't really like it. So I'm very happy with the way that it looks with a brush. Let me tell you, this really blurs your skin. Like your skin, it's gonna look so beautiful with this tint. It does have a little bit coverage. It's not like barely there coverage. It's not MAC Face and Body Foundation. It does have a little bit more coverage. I would say a light coverage, not even medium. Maybe you can build it a little bit more up, but not. It's a skin tint, you know. It's not very dewy, so for people that don't like dewy foundation, it's not a tinted moisturizer. You're not gonna look greasy with it if that's what you're afraid of. So I think this could work for a lot of people. Basically, this has been the only product that I've been using during the summer. It has become my new favorite summer base product. And the last Fenty product, I also got this back in November. This is the cream bronzer from Fenty. I do have the powder bronzer too. This product, I actually hit pan on it. It's a tiny pan, but I did. By the way, this is the 𝐅𝐋𝐋𝐿 Freestyle Cream Bronzer in the shade 03 Macchiato. I love this bronzer. It has become my top favorite. And you know, I love my cream bronzers. Milk Makeup Who? Like, this has definitely replaced this bronzer. This and my NuSticks bronzer in Bondi Sense have been the two cream bronzers that I swore by. I used all the time. Amazing. Love them until this came into my life. And I mean, I still use those, but no, this is definitely level up, or 5 levels up. I don't know. I still like this bronzer, and I have been using this one quite a bit because it has so much product that I will never finish it. This will be another deep brow pomade kind of situation. So yeah, I've used it so much, and I still have like it looks like I've barely touched it. So that's why I have been using this quite a bit lately. I'm trying to rotate through things a little bit. It is even easier to blend than these two bronzers. The color, beautiful. Some of the lighter shades, or one lighter shade that it is, I'm not sure. It's a little bit more cool toned. I don't know, I haven't tried it, but this one, I've been really loving this product, and I'm so sad that I hit pan on it, but I'm happy that it is much easier to buy it now. Yeah, I'm not using it that much right now. I'm trying to use this one a little bit more. Those were all of the Fenty products that I had. I mean, honestly, it's not my fault. They do make awesome products. Like, what can I say? Next, one of the reasons why I broke my rule of not buying makeup while I haven't finished any of my Project and Pan products yet is because I made a huge order on Style Korean. I bought a bunch actually of lip products and makeup products in general. I have been really impressed by these products. I have a few products to talk about. A lot of them are from this brand Peripera. I don't know, I feel so weird when I say this name. Peripera. Sound like weird. Anyways, so first of all, look how cute these lipsticks are. Like, it has this soft velvet touch to them. The packaging, 10 out of 10. So these are the Ink Airy sticks. I have mine in shades number 3, 14, 13, and 5. They are matte lipsticks. Oh, look at them. Can you focus? I don't even want to use them. I've been really liking them because, first of all, the colors, gorgeous, but these are so light on the lips. Like, they are matte, okay, but they're not like drying matte. Your lips are not going to feel dry when you use them, not like a liquid lipstick, but they're gonna feel like you haven't put lip balm in a while. But they are super lightweight. You can use a little bit product and have like a touch of color, or you can build it up to full coverage. Should I swatch them for you? So beautiful and so easy to apply. Like, you only need like couple of swatches, and I did choose mostly orange shades, but on the website they just look so pretty. Look at this. They are so pretty. They're not like the most comfortable thing in the world, because I mean, at the end of the day, they are matte, and for somebody that cannot live without a lip balm, then I do feel the need to have my lips a little bit more hydrated at all times. But they're not gonna be like cakey, dry mess those were one of the formulas that I bought. They also have some other different formulas. I did try 3 more of them, or formulas. I have the Ink Tint Serum, the Ink Velvet, and the Ink Airy Velvet. Which one was my favorite again? First of all, I mean, they smell so good. They smell differently. Each formula smells differently, but they smell so good. So we have here the 3 formulas. First one is the Ink Velvet. The one in the middle is the Airy Velvet, and the Tint Serum. I like all of the formulas, but okay, I don't remember, but I think one of these two was my favorite. This one, although it was super comfortable on the lips because it is a tint at the end of the day, a tint serum. It's not long lasting at all. It's very beautiful, super comfortable, smells very nice, and your lips are gonna look nice and juicy, but it's not very long lasting, and that's why it wasn't my favorite. But those two, on the other hand, so comfortable, both of them, although they have a more velvet finish. It's not matte, it's not dewy. They remind me a lot of the NYX of this one, the lip cream, soft matte lip creams. They have very similar formula, but I feel like these are even better because that one, although it's one of my favorite lip formulas that I have, when it dries down it becomes a little bit more matte, while this continue to stay comfortable all the time while you have them on, and they're obviously a little bit more long lasting than this one. I was very impressed, and how cute is the packaging. My curiosity about Korean makeup has opened a lot more, and I do want to try a lot more when I will be able to buy makeup again. A lot of them are, their packaging, I personally think it's a little bit childish for some of them, not all of them, but many of them have very beautiful and different packaging from what we're used to. So that was what actually attracted me and made me buy so many stuff, because they looked like gorgeous. I was super impressed by this, love them all. I did get mine from Style Korean. It is a Korean website. They used to send with Korean Post and it was cheaper, but it will take like 3 weeks to come. But now I think because of Corona, they only send with DHL. They do come a lot faster. It did stain my hands a little bit, but when I use it on my lips, it does really stain my lips. I don't know why this happens, but sometimes some products, if I swatch them on my hand, they stain my hands, but not on my face or on my lips. So weird. And the other product that I really like, I did get some other stuff too, which were nice, but not like, I wasn't mind blown as much as I was with this. But the other product is a blush. Such cute packaging. I'm not gonna lie, this is what made me buy it. Very pretty. So basically this is supposed to be a jelly blush. This is by the brand Juicy Pang in the shade 01. I think it had another name on the website, but that's what I'm getting right here, 01. It says jelly blush, but it doesn't feel anything at all. It kind of feels like those pate products. You push a little bit and it kind of changes form. I don't know, it kind of gets like that, so maybe that's why they call it jelly, but it doesn't remind me of jelly personally. When I first used it, I wasn't really impressed because I had a hard time to use it, like I didn't know how. I usually use this brush right here, which is a very fluffy angled brush to apply my powder blush. It didn't work very well with this. I tried it with a sponge, also didn't work very well, but then when I used it with my Morphe white tan brush, which I always use for my cream blushes, it applied amazing. So basically I apply this like a cream blush, and it's actually the blush that I have on right now. Don't be scared by it. I know it looks a little bit crazy, but I overdo it with blush, so it's on me. For me, it doesn't really feel like a cream brush. It's a hybrid between a cream and a powder blush, but it works best if I apply it with a little bit of a denser brush. Since I figured out how to use it, I've been really loving it, and I wish I could try more shades, and I'll be definitely trying more Korean products in the future. All right, next product. I have a lash curler. I had a lash curler before for years, and I almost never used it because I felt like it basically did nothing. And then after hearing so many people talk about this lash curler, and after definitely over a year of considering on buying it, I finally gave in and I bought this SHISEIDO lash curler. And it took me so long because this is expensive for a lash curler, and I totally know what those people were talking about. Again, I almost never used a lash curler before, but since I got this one, it has become a routine. I use it every time I curl my lashes, and it makes a difference. I now realize that the lash curler that I was using before, it was crap. So that's why I did nothing. But this one is so good. It does hold the curl, like you can see it. And especially if you use waterproof mascara, which I don't really do because it's just such a pain in the ass to remove. But if you use a waterproof mascara after you use this, then your lashes are gonna stay frozen up. It is pricey, but I am so happy that I did it. It has been worth it. I have been using it every single time I do my lashes. I cannot not use this now. So yeah, who would have thought? I know that almost everybody uses a lash curler, but I really didn't think it made a difference. Okay, so those were all the makeup products. I have 2 perfumes to talk about. One of them I've talked about before. I think it was in my empties. I don't remember. Yeah, this is the newest scent of the Sol de Janeiro body and hair mist. This is the Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 40. I've fallen in love with this body mist. I use it all the time, especially now during the summer. I do really like this one. I actually bought this one last year in March. Look how much I've used. This is a 240 milliliter bottle or 8.1 fluid ounces. I've used so much, and I mostly use it during the summer, so that should tell you. The original one, I mean, is the OG. You'll always like the OG, but this one is just so much better. I love this scent. I also have the hand cream, and I really love this one too. I also had the hand cream in this scent, but I am not going to buy it again because I'm okay with only having the body mist. I use it so much during the summer. Like, for example, if you're going to the gym or to the beach or you're fresh out of the shower, I love spraying this on. I spray it everywhere. I love it so much. If you haven't tried it, check it out. It is very different from this one. And then another perfume that I really fall in love with is this one by Jo Malone. This is the English Pear and Freesia Cologne. So I do have 2 other Jo Malone perfumes, and I really like them. I did try this brand for the first time this year, and I really like the Blackberry and Bay. The other one is called Nectarine Blossom and Honey. I also like that one too, but then I went to the store and I smelled this one and I was like, oh my god, I cannot stop smelling this perfume. I sprayed it on my wrist and I was like, I have to buy this. And I did buy it, and I've never looked back. I think this is one of their best sellers. I've never really thought that I would like perfume with Pear, and honestly I never thought that this perfume would smell like this. It reminds me nothing of a Pear. No, it doesn't. This reminds me a lot of a very popular Chloe perfume. It has been out for many years, and you've probably smelled that one. It reminds me of that a little bit, but even better than that. These 2 perfumes are the ones that I've used most during the summer. Love them. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you again in my next one. Hopefully it will not take too long, but I do have 2 more teeth to remove, and I have those 2 lower ones, and my dentist says that this hurt a lot more than the upper one, so I am not looking forward. Next time if I have a huge cheek, then you'll know why. I kind of felt bad that I've been a little bit inconsistent lately because I really want to have 1 video every week. Let's hope that we're back on track. Okay, bye.